So I recently tried out Efani, a phone carrier that claims to be the most secure in America, to see if it actually lives up to the hype. In this video, I'm going to walk you through what Efani is and how it works, what it actually protects you from, how much it costs, and whether it's actually worth it. And if you want to try out Efani yourself, I've got a link in the description below that will get you $99 off a plan and support the channel as well. That being said, let's dive in and talk about how Efani works. Well, Efani is a premium wireless carrier designed to prevent SIM swap attacks. If you're not familiar, SIM swapping is when a hacker tricks your cell carrier into moving your phone number onto a SIM card that they control. If they succeed at this, they're able to access your texts, calls, your two-factor authentication codes, potentially taking over, your email, your bank account, and all the other stuff that you rely on your phone to get you access to. So what Efani does here is they stop SIM swaps by providing you with an encrypted SIM card and securing your account behind an 11-layer strict verification process. And to this point, no hacker has ever gotten past layer 3, let alone all 11 of them. And if somehow a hacker does manage to break through all 11 of those layers and engage in a SIM swap, Efani offers a $5 million insurance policy in coverage for any of your losses. So from there, if this sounds interesting, the setup process is actually pretty simple. So all you have to do is first you provide your phone's IMEI, which is a unique ID number for your phone. Then from there, you receive a QR code, and then once you scan it, you'll go through the activation process for your new SIM, which typically takes, about 10 minutes. Now the default is that you use an eSIM, but if you want a physical SIM card, you're able to request that as well. It's just gonna take a little bit longer to actually receive that in the mail. One important question here is can you keep your number when moving to Efani? And fortunately, yes, you can keep your existing phone number when you switch to Efani. Super easy to just port your phone number right into Efani from wherever your current carrier is now. And then, like I said, the default is an eSIM, which allows you to activate pretty much immediately as soon as you do sign up. Now, how reliable is Efani's service, right? You don't just want to pay for this premium cell service and then you don't actually get connection anywhere. Now, Efani actually stacks on top of at&t's network. So everywhere that you would get at&t service, you're also getting Efani service. And in the past, customers got to choose whether they wanted to use Verizon's network or at&t's, but as of right now, everyone's on at&t. This means that you get the same level of service as an at&t customer, just with that additional layer of security. So now let's talk pricing and features. Efani costs $99 per month. That includes everything. There's no additional upsells, fees, anything like that. It's just 99 bucks a month. With that, you're getting unlimited talk, text, and high-speed data in the US, Canada, and Mexico. You're also getting international data roaming, as well as 24/7 live customer support to ensure that anything that comes up, they're able to get on top of right away. Additionally, you've got that 11-layer SIM security system that we talked about, and $5 million in insurance against any SIM swap related losses. They also don't believe in locking you into a long-term contract, so you can cancel at any time. Now, for reference here, standard unlimited plans from networks like at&t or Verizon typically run you about $65 to $75 per month. So really what you're looking at is paying an additional $25 to $35 per month for peace of mind and significantly better security than you're going to find with either of these other carriers. They also offer a $999 yearly plan, knocking the cost down to around $83 a month. Now, one question that a lot of folks have is Efani anonymous? Well, not completely. So your personal details aren't going to be shared with at&t. Your account is actually listed under Efani. So if you walked into an at&t store, they wouldn't be able to pull up your personal information. You are giving your information to Efani, so it is on file there. So, if in a hypothetical scenario, Efani was to get hacked, maybe there's a chance that your information gets exposed there. But at&t doesn't have any of that info, so whether they got hacked, whether an employee wanted to steal your info, they're not going to be able to do that. You're also not currently able to pay anonymously with cryptocurrency because Efani is designed for security, not necessarily anonymity, even though a lot of folks that do use Efani are using it because they want to protect their crypto assets. Now, all that being said, is Efani going to be right for you? Well, in my opinion, Efani makes sense for you if you, one, hold significant crypto assets, right? Because in a lot of cases, your phone provides a lot of the access to that crypto. If you have important business or financial information that's linked to your phone, so if you are, say an executive at a important company or just kind of like a person of interest, like paying that extra 25 to 35 bucks a month here could make a ton of sense. If you're somebody that just really wants maximum protection against SIM swapping and related threats, maybe you've been SIM swapped in the past and you just really want to make sure that doesn't happen again because it's honestly a complete nightmare. And Efani's pretty popular among banks, law firms, crypto investors, universities, really again, just high profile individuals that have a bit of a target on their back. You can also help prevent SIM swap attacks by protecting your personal info like your email, phone number, and usernames, so attackers can't use that data to impersonate you. I personally use Aura.com for this. It monitors my data for leaks, blocks scam sites and trackers, and alerts me if my identity is at risk in any way. Now, for someone who's a little bit more budget conscious, the added cost might feel a little bit steep, but if losing your phone number or your personal information would significantly impact your life, in some cases, the extra security could be worth considering. It really just depends on your circumstances. And overall, most folks' experience with Efani is pretty solid. Across the board, customer support, reliable service, responsive support, and most importantly, just peace of mind knowing that your phone number is securely protected against SIM swaps. And if you'd like to try out Efani for yourself, again, we've got that link in the description below where you can get $99 off and support the channel in the process. Let me know in the comments below if you have any thoughts or questions about Efani, and I'd be happy to answer. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.